49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, thrilling league games from all around the Bay Area. In baseball, we'll see Menlo battle Woodside, James Logan meets Newark Memorial, and St. Francis takes on De La Salle.
We'll see exciting softball action with Homestead and Los Gatos, lacrosse with Menlo-Atherton and Palo Alto, and the story of the Miramonte softball star and why she's attended 32 different schools in her lifetime. It's all next on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I am Aubrey Tolliver. We start tonight with a cross-sectional matchup between West Catholic League power St. Francis and East Bay League power De La Salle.
It's an NCS versus CCS battle played at De La Salle on Thursday.
Adrian Soriano here in Concord as De La Salle hosts St. Francis. The Lancers playing great defense early. Chris Hahn over to Jed Chang to nab the runner at first. No score after 2. St. Francis looking to strike first, but De La Salle goes Hank Tripaldi to Tyler Spangler to Sean Stafford. That's a double play. Still no score after 3. Top 4 now, and Gino Capolazzo sends one deep to center field. That will go all the way to the fence as Roman Trinidad and Brent Valentine come in to score. 2-0 Lancers. Jed Chang adds on with a grounder up the middle for a base hit. Capolazzo scores and it's 3-0 St. Francis. De La Salle gets one back in the bottom half. Jamie Mullen shoots one to left for a base knock. Ethan Sullivan comes in. 3-1 Lancers after 4. Both teams trade runs in the 5th, then in the 6th. Bubba Vargas sends a line drive to right as Lorenzo Solaris comes home and it's 4-3 St. Francis. Then Hank Tripaldi crushes one deep to left. That's gonna fall in and roll all the way to the fence. Aiden Shajayan is in. Right behind him is Landon Cook. Hank would later score on an Alec Blair single, 6-4 DLS. Jack Harper keeps the line moving with a base hit to left. Alec Blair comes in, 7-4 De La Salle. Now it's Jamie Mullen's turn to hit the ball to left field. Ethan Sullivan and Jack Harper both score as De La Salle rallies from a 3-run deficit to beat St. Francis 9-4.
Here come the Westmont Warriors taking on Christopher. If you like defense, this game is for you. No score top 2. This one smashed to straightaway center, but Sean Chen makes a leaping catch. Great play. Top 4 now in Christopher with a runner on as Mason Dubek rips it down the third base line. The Cougars with 2 on and 2 out. Devin Aragon lines this one to shallow left center. What a catch by Chen, laying out to end the inning, and we stay scoreless. More Westmont D here as the ball is chopped to the left side. Matthew Reinhardt with a short hop, snags it, fires across his body. Terrific play by the Willamette University commit. Still no score, bottom 6, runner on for Westmont as Xavier Miser lays down a perfect bunt, moving the runner, and Miser is safe at first. 2 on for Tyler Risolia, who takes it down the third base line. Sam Gunther knocks it down to keep the run from scoring. Bases loaded for the pitcher, Aiden Kabata, and do a job, Aiden. The ball lifted to medium deep right field. The throw to the plate is off. Ryan Rangel scores 1-0 Westmont. Top of the 7th now, Christopher looking to come back as Matt Anderson shoots it down the third base line. The Cougars get 2 on with nobody out. But look at Reinhardt at shortstop with an amazing diving catch. He tags second, and that's an incredible double play as Westmont hangs on to win it 1-0. The 200th win at Westmont for head coach Tony Pianto.
Carlmont on the road for a league matchup with Capuchino. Nikon introduced on the call. Cap take an early lead on an error. Then in the top of the 2nd, Kylie Roosbill crushes this line drive to the fence. The junior Zoe Woderizik scores all the way from first, and it's tied at 1. Top of the 3rd, the senior captain Izzy Wan with a hard hit grounder through the gap into right field. Bella Wilson from first to third, Wan to second, but Cap get out of it unscathed. Bottom half of the inning, runner on first. The grounder goes to Juan at second. Izzy tags out the runner on the way to second, then throws to first and beats the runner for the 4-3 double play. Top of the 4th, Lola Sierra in the circle for the Mustangs, striking out 9 in the complete game, including this put out. 1 out later in the inning. Runners on the corners. Molly Brand with a hard hit grounder up the middle. Sydney Lappin scores from third. It's 2-1 Carlmont Scots. Avery Martroni leads off the bottom of the 6th and hits this one high and deep, and see you you later. The solo blast ties things up for the Mustangs, and later in the inning, Liz Doe grounds this one up the middle, and Dana Matroni comes in to score as the Mustangs come back and win it to take solo possession of first place in the Peninsula Bay Division.
Menlo hosting St. Ignatius, a battle for second place in the WBAL standings. The SI Wildcats attack first. Chloe Del Negro passes to a driving KK O'Keefe, and KK converts for the first Wildcat goal. Next one comes less than a minute later. O'Keefe to Sophia Gosh. Good gosh, 4-0 SI after one. Second quarter, Ellery Cologne on the fast break delivers a perfect pass to Kaija Walcott. Beautiful play there for the Cats. 9-0 SI with 10 seconds to go before the break, and that left-handed shot by Elia Coe gets the Knights on the board. After a cool first half, Menlo heats up. Tatum Heron goes around the crease, and Heron gets a physical shot to go. Menlo on a 3-goal streak before the Cats retaliate. Walcott over the top to O'Keefe. KK finishing the game with 4 goals. That one makes the score 10-3. Elia Coe would be the team leader for the Knights. A nice feed from Marin Malloy leading to Coe's 3rd goal. Kaija Walcott would lead them all with 5 goals. Great game for the sophomore, and fellow sophomore Sam Lundquist was dominant in net, winning the one-on-one battle there. St. Ignatius takes a hold of the second place spot in the league standings, just 1 game back of first place Sacred Heart Prep.
The Rikus Center brings us the Gary Rikus Players of the Week every week. The award based on plays from the previous week's games.
The announcement performed in a rap by our good friends at the Rikus Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikus Players of the Week.
Players of the Week. Hey, going all in with the game flow. Speed up the pace though, calling. I'm calling Lateo to make them all spin like baseballs. The big bad wolf with the game ball. Home run, hit a 2-run. Home run so clean yet gruesome. Win some, Colin, never lose some. St. Mary's College got a new gun. Out of control, no one knows how to control. Ahead on the goal is standing up, Nolan Brando to channel his fire. He holds the candle. Free to swing, he keeps the heat, and these sparks keep flying. 3 for 3. Subtle, single, double, and an RBI, get the cleanest sweep. Game winning run like he needs to prove it. Nolan, the golden Bellman Bell. It's got a nice ring to it. Yeah. 49ers cow high. Gary Rikus, Players of the Week. Trigger D beats it, Mace.
D-Line Constructors is a Bay Area leader in demolition, grading, paving, and site utilities. D-Line Constructors digs in with a passion and brings us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week.
This week's D-Line Constructors defensive play goes to Pally's Carter Bader. Carter with a laser throw to nab the runner at second in the Vikings win last week. Carter Bader is this week's D-Line Constructors defensive play.
The San Francisco Giants present the Baseball Coach of the Week every week.
Our Giants Coach of the Week is Nate Sutton from Bellarmine. The Bells with 2 big league wins last week. Nate Sutton, this week's San Francisco Giants Coach of the Week. Coming up, the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game as Menlo takes on Woodside.
And the girls from Gunn battle Cupertino in softball when 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
Rally your group for Giants baseball. Starting at 15 guests, score big with discounts. There's nothing like it. Head to sfgiants.com/group.
There's something about the start of a new season. With Duvall, Wade, Estrada, and Flo, we're focused on winning every single day.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Giants. I can't wait to get back on the field with these guys. Yeah, there's nothing like it.
How's the chicken?
Oh, the prawns are delicious.
Oh, I have a shellfish allergy.
1 prawn, very good.
Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That.
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
Or when they sell you what they want?
Yeah.
The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what U.S. Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
Young Tommy was born a champion and always up for a challenge. He pursued the patience, persistence, and problem-solving skills he still uses today at Service Champions. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special, comprehensive AC tune-up, and a free furnace safety inspection. High-five service, champion attitude. Your comfort is a puzzle that Service Champions will solve. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Nothing comes close to a night at Oracle Park. With the energy of the crowd and the music rocking, it's an all-out party. There's nothing like it.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Chick-fil-A, Eat More Chicken. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. And by Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads.
A big game this week in the Peninsula Ocean Division. 3 teams leading the league with 2-0 league records. 2 of those teams meeting this week.
Those teams are Woodside and Menlo. It's our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, so everyone gets a free chicken sandwich after the game out to Tyler Flipson in Woodside.
Halfway through the regular season, and the Peninsula Ocean Division race is heating up with 2 of the teams still perfect in the league. The Menlo Knights taking on the Woodside Wildcats in the first game of a 2-game series. Menlo has a stud in junior Luke Rogers, who has been lighting it up at the plate. The senior is hitting .548 and 42 at-bats this season. Wildcats pitcher Trent Amoroso will look to silence the Knights' bats. Amoroso has a perfect 3-0 record on the bump, a 1.12 ERA, and 20 strikeouts through his last 25 innings. A first-place battle in the Peninsula Ocean Division. It's Menlo and Woodside in our Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game. Straight into the action. Rogers wasting 0 time with a base hit, loading the bases for the Knights in the first. Now enter Garrett Tran. He absolutely bombs this thing. Can it go the distance? It will! That thing is G-O-N-E gone. The senior's first home run of the season is a grand slam, putting the Knights up 4-0. 1 Menlo run later. Wildcats get the bats going. Amoroso matches this one deep into center, falling for a double. That would lead to a Woodside run. It's 5-1 Menlo. Bottom of the third now. Cruz Torres with the sac fly into left. Gets Jacob Mathenia across the plate. Wildcats trail 5-2. More Woodside. Amoroso gets it past the infield for a base hit, bringing Vincent Vasquez home. It's 5-3 Menlo, bottom of the fourth. Menlo answers. Mikey McGrath pipes this one into left. Looks like it might go, but falls just short of the fence. Falling for a double and gets Jack Freehill home, making it 6-3 Knights. Woodside with the bases loaded, but Ryan Schnell gets Menlo out of a pinch, throwing one of his 2 strikeouts on the day to close out the 5th. 1 Menlo run later. Freehill bombs it high and deep right down the right field line. That gets Ben Salama sliding into home, and Freehill will find his way to third. It's 8-3 Menlo. Don't count out Woodside just yet. Amoroso finds a gap into left field for a double. That will bring Connor Davison home, making it 8-4 Menlo. Bottom of the 6th, Ryan Dodge lasers this at third, getting himself a base hit, and that gets Jack J across home to cut the deficit to just 3. Wildcats are rallying. Torres with a shot to right for a base hit, getting both Amoroso and Harry Pelsman to score. Woodside trails by just 1. Bottom of the 7th, Woodside looking to knock this up. Ball 4, bases loaded, brings Vasquez home, and just like that, we are tied up. Big moment now, bases loaded, full count, 2 outs. Torres draws ball 4 and strutting down home is who other than Amoroso for the walk-off win. Woodside comes all the way back, trailing as much as 5 runs and claims first place in the Peninsula Ocean Division, taking down Menlo. A huge day in the box for Amoroso. Here he is after the game talking about his performance and looking ahead in league.
I mean, just throwing my fastball and let it work for me, and then at the plate, I mean, I wasn't going to let them beat us, so I was just swinging the bat, and I just had to trust my defense behind me. I just treat everybody like the Dodgers. I don't treat them lightly. I just go at them with my hardest.
In Woodside, with the Chick-fil-A sportsmanship game, I'm Tyler Flipson, 49ers, Cal High Sports.
To Alameda we go for a Shoreline Division showdown as Enel battles Mount Eden. Top 1 runner on second for Andrea Toledo, who finds the grass out in center for an RBI single. Jasmine Cruz scores 1-0 Monarchs. But Enel puts up a 4 spot in the bottom half. 2 of those runs coming from this knock by Celeste Herchebes. 4-1 Enel. Great defense here by the Monarchs. Here's a blooper to the short. Jasmine Cruz makes the catch, fires at the Daniela Montez for the 6-4 double play. But Tamira Jamison makes up for it in the bottom of the third as the freshman rolls one out the center for a ribby. Cameron Tran scores. Jets tack on another run to make it 6-1 after 3. To the bottom of the fourth, more Encinel. Jazzy Alcantar drives this ball out to center. Sherry Lynn for there scores. 7-1 Jets. Mount Eden not going away just yet. Amaris Ruiz lifts this ball in the left for a knock as Cruz scores. Encinel responds with 2 more runs in the bottom half. Riley Chadwick rips one in the left for a base hit. Herchaby slides in safely, and she's telling Emiko Takamoto to come in, and she does exactly that. 9-3 Jets. Mount Eden showing no quit. Here's a dribbler to the third. The throw home is off target. 1 run scores. Here comes Emily Santamaria doing the military crawl. Hey, it still counts as a run. Mount Eden tacks on 2 more runs in the 6th, but not enough as Encinel goes on the beat. Mount Eden 9-7.
Tyler Flipson here with the Carlmont Scots, flipping into a first-place brawl in the PAL Bay Division, taking on the Aragon Dons. Scots early senior Cyrus Wong for the kill, giving Carlmont the 7-5 lead. Aragon heats up late in the first. Santiago Smirnoff backs to Luke Phillips, and coming in hot for the kill. Dons lead 24-20. Set point, Smirnoff back to Cameron Sears with authority. Aragon takes the first set 25-22. Middle of the second now. Scots looking to get it going, but Aragon Smirnoff is there to stuff it. Dons lead 9-7. Late into a Dons dominated second, and Smirnoff's there yet again and fired out with that block. Aragon takes the second set 25-15. Into the third set now, and Carlmont heats up. Kevin Tomita to Sean Murphy for the monstrous kill. Scots lead 8-6. More Carlmont action. Wong sets to Murphy, and Murphy showing the touch for the point. Scots will go on to win it in the third. Into a tight fourth set. Hua over to Devin Enberg, and the captain showing off the athleticism, getting that one over. Scots trail by just 1. The Dons pull away though. Phillips up top for that powerful kill. Extends the Aragon lead 22-19. Set point. Carlmont looking to get away with it, but it's too much and out of bounds. That will do it. Aragon wins it 25-19 in the fourth set and taking down Carlmont. 3-1, staying perfect in the PAL Bay Division at 4-0 and claiming first place.
Service Champions Heating and Air Conditioning helps us honor students who perform well on the field while doing great work around campus.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Jeremy Flint from Santa Clara High School. Jeremy is a member of the STEM Leadership Institute and captain of the robotics team. Jeremy works on the computer software, making sure the robots are working efficiently. Jeremy Flint is this week's Service Champions Student Spotlight.
Delta Dental presents Smiles for Scholars. Each week we honor a team where every athlete is doing well in the classroom.
This week we honor the Capuchino girls softball team with an impressive 3.5 overall GPA. Coming up, St. Patrick St. Vincent takes on El Cerrito in the Tri-County Rock Division.
But first, here is our U.S. Bank Top 10 softball poll.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests and our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
From the beginning, West Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
West worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, West works for me.
West works for me wherever adventure takes us.
West Credit Union, let us work for you today, tomorrow, together.
Touchdown 49ers!
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zarata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zarata, your faithful injury attorneys.
At Service Champions, we're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special, a comprehensive AC tune-up, and a free furnace safety inspection. High-five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
We are the California Grizzlies.
And you are watching
49ers, Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio with action from the Tri-County Rock Division. Just 6 teams in this division, so league play is just getting started this week.
El Cerrito's Max Garcia is a key for the Gauchos this season. The St. Patrick-St. Vincent Bruins feature senior outfielder Dylan Brooks. The league opener played at El Cerrito on Wednesday.
The El Cerrito Gauchos taking the field on a cold, wet Wednesday. Edward Sade starting for the Gauchos with an outstanding outing, getting the K here to end the second. Top 3 at El Cerrito breaks through. Runners moving from first and second. The double steal puts 2 players in scoring position. And that worked out well for Max Garcia, who sends a seeing eye single up the middle. Kamal Bat scores. Here comes Val Cole, and it's 2-0 Gauchos. Later in the third, Mike Van Hook sends a scorcher to deep left center field. Cade Brooks with a nice running grab, but scoring is Garcia to make it 3-0. The Bruins get one back in the top of the fourth. Trevor Molk reaches out and sends a shot up the middle. Scoring is Madden Mendez, but catcher Jackson Dalton nails the runner at second. It's 3-1 Gauchos. Runner at second now as Cole wraps it to short. Bo Smith gets the out at first, but racing home is Caleb Shavers. Heads up base running there. It's 4-1 El Cerrito. Bat ends up at third. He scored on a wild pitch. And then Dalton sends a rocket through the 5-6 hole. Scoring is Garcia, and El Cerrito leads it 6-1. Still in the fourth, runner at third for Van Hook, who sends a blast to left center field, and no one's going to get that one. Warren Liu and Dalton score, all part of a 5-run fourth inning. Later, the Gauchos looking for more, but a sensational diving catch by the Bruins, Case Brooks, but El Cerrito goes on to win it 8-4. Sade going 5 full to get the win for El Cerrito.
Tyler Flipson here for a first-place battle in the El Camino League with the Cupertino Pioneers hosting the undefeated league Gun Titans. Gun gets the bats going early and often. Allison Novick, a shot into right, falls for a double, bringing Izzy Grimer home, making it 1-0. Top 2 now. Tess Bogart floats us into left, falling for a triple. That will get McKenna Smith and Ruth Jaquette across home to extend the Titans' lead 5-0. The Gun defense was on point too, especially Emory College commit Lauren Silverage stellar from the circle to close out the second. In case her pitching is enough for you, she can hit too. Finding a gap in the right center for a base hit brings Katie Fitzhugh and Anna Brown home. It's 7-0 Gun. Tino looking to get the bats going. A shot deep into left center, has a chance to go. Arushi Kumar is there for the snag at the fence. What a play for the senior captain. 2 Gun runs later. A laser in the center, but out of nowhere is Pioneers' Pirani Muthavetti with a diving catch, firing back to first for the double play. What a heads-up play by the junior. But it was all Gun from there. Bottom of the 9th, and Silverage throwing her 11th and final strikeout of the day. Gun takes down Cupertino in dominant fashion, staying perfect in the El Camino League at 4-0 and protecting first place.
Chick-fil-A brings us stories of athletes who amaze us.
Aubrey, tonight we meet a Miramonte softball player attending her 18th school after living in 32 different homes. Despite all of her travels, Meline Rosner is finding great success. The Miramonte softball team is having its best season in years. Just 2 years ago, Meline Rosner had no idea she would be here today. The long road started when Meline was a small child.
Dad was an addict and kind of on and off homeless. And then my mom, right around when I was born, kind of got into addiction and substance abuse. And then my parents separated when I was 4, and after that I was living with my mother, who is then a single mother of 2 children, because I have an older brother. I lived with her until I was about 13, where I decided, like, hey, maybe this isn't like a household that is made for me, because we moved around a lot. Miramonte's my 18th school, and I lived in 32 homes. So I decided to move out, and I moved in with my grandparents.
There was many points Maddie wasn't even in school. You know, every time my mom saw her, she was constantly buying her shoes and clothes because she didn't have any of that.
Meline was very close with her grandmother, who was battling lung cancer. After 18 months, Madeline's grandmother passed away.
It's like, wow, I actually just really lost my best friend, and we were all dealing with it, but it kind of felt like everyone went through their grief before I did. So I felt kind of alone.
My mom was just a beautiful human. Like, absolutely phenomenal human. And we were incredibly close, and so I was there all the time But Maddie turned to me and said, I don't want to live with Grandpa. Like, I love him, but I don't want to live there. And my dad also said, you know, I'm grieving so much, like I can't raise a teenager right now. And I turned to Maddie and I just said, you know, you're always welcome with us. You always have been welcome with us.
It's really shocking to have somebody like uproot their whole life to take you in and give you a better life, because they moved from Oakland to be here so I could go to Miramonte, and they have their own 2 children, very young ones, 5 and 7. So to uproot like their lives to give me just like the best quality life I could ask for is really shocking and like really overwhelming, but also like really heartwarming.
The move to Orinda was designed to give Madeline the best possible education. She was encouraged to join the softball team as a junior, picking up the sport very quickly. Now in her senior year, Madeline is one of 2 team captains with a .686 on-base percentage as the starting left fielder.
She's very passionate, and
that for me too.
Yes, and she's always on top of everything.
For them to take her in under those circumstances and integrate her into their family, and she is one of their family. Heather was just telling me today about Madeline, how she goes and plays catch with her son. And, you know, it's very heartwarming that there are good people out there in this world that will do that for their family.
It's been a really big learning experience and just like growth opportunity, because a lot of these girls are just the type of people that I never grew up with. Like, they grew up in the exact opposite of my home, where it's been really stable and like really healthy. And these are girls that have had an opportunity to play softball their whole lives, whereas like this is only my 2nd season. And I say that with absolutely no disrespect, because I think it's amazing that they got to grow up like that, and they are just like the sweetest people ever.
I hit it 1-5.
Madeline has thrived at Miramonte with a 3.8 GPA. Madeline understands having her aunt's family bring her in and move to a new town has changed her life forever.
It's not enough to just say thank you or just say like, wow, I really appreciate this. Like, and I haven't quite found a way to like truly like let her know that, I'm sure she knows, but let her know just like how grateful I am and how thankful I am for this opportunity. Because like, it's not every day that like people come and kind of give you an opportunity to like be better and like be who you feel like you want to be but have never been able to be.
I don't want her to feel grateful or thankful. I want her to feel loved. I want her to feel loved.
Madeline still has a close relationship with her mother and brother who live in Illinois. The family here loves living in Orinda with nothing but praise for the Miramonte experience. Heather and her family plans to stay in Orinda even after Madeline heads off to college next year.
1, 2, 3.
Just incredible all Madeline has experienced in all of her travels along the way. Really a tough life that is now so much better, and she's getting ready to go to college next year and will major in environmental architecture.
She took all those adversities and just channeled it into just positivity and success.
Yeah, really outstanding.
Thank you, Robert. West Credit Union brings us the West Merit Award honoring Bay Area teachers.
Here's Antonia Lawrence from Miramonte talking about her favorite teacher, Michelle Flynn.
So one of my favorite teachers is Miss Flynn. She's my AP art teacher, and she does a really good job helping with my art projects and helping me come up with new ideas, as well as being like a good relationship to have at school.
Coming up, Bishop Valley League play as James Logan meets Newark Memorial.
And boys lacrosse with Palo Alto and Menlo-Atherton as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
At Service Champions, we're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special, a comprehensive AC tune-up, and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
I'm Nancy Lambert, the director of the Schwab Learning Center at CHC. In a world where every second counts, education doesn't have to be a struggle. At the Schwab Learning Center, our learning specialists work one-on-one with high school and college students with ADHD, dyslexia, and other learning differences. We work with you to understand your learning and attention strengths and challenges. We help you develop strategies that optimize the way you learn. Discover the power of personalized learning that empowers students to excel. Your success is our mission.
Party time!
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, taking care of our guests one at a time. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Schwab Learning Center, your success is our mission. By the Rikus Center, got goals? And by Sharks Ice, official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda.
A tight race in the Mission Valley League with 3 teams coming into this week with 2-0 league records. 2 of those teams, Logan and Newark Memorial, meeting for 2 games this week.
Jesus Vasquez is hitting .471 to lead the Colts. Jason Leal leads the Cougars with a .438 batting average. Game 1 of the series played at Newark on Tuesday.
The Newark Memorial Cougars getting ready to go against league rival James Logan. The Colts off to a fast start. 1 run in on a fielder's choice, and then Christian Padilla pops it to shallow left center. It drops as Evan Yao avoids the tag at third. Caden Carmona Shaw comes in to score 2-0 Colts. Still in the first, Yash Gupta crushes this one down the line and left. Yao scores. Here comes a very excited Padilla, and it's a 4-0 Logan lead after 1. Bottom 2 as the Cougars come back. Runner on for Fabian Guzman, who rips a rocket down the line and left. Scoring is Andre James. That's a double for Guzman. Still in the second, Noah Hano with a blast to the left center field wall. Racing home is Guzman. It's a double for Hano. The next batter is Brian Covarrubias, and Brian lays out a perfect suicide squeeze bunt. Everybody's safe. Anthony Madrano scores. It's now 4-3 Logan. To the 4th as Newark ties it. Molosi Gaoteote with a clutch single to left. Scoring the tying run is Hano, and it's 4-all. To the 5th, Logan with a runner at third. The pitch gets away, but the catcher Guzman pounces on it and tosses to the pitcher Connor Murphy, and we stay tied. Extra innings we go. Logan with a runner at second and 2 outs as Jesus Vasquez gets the big hit, a single to right. Scoring is Gupta, and that's the winner as James Logan wins it. 5-4 is the final. Vasquez and Padilla with big games for the Colts.
Adrian Soriano here in Palo Alto as the Vikings take on Menlo-Atherton. The Bears strike first as Mikey Sanford shoots it past the keeper. 1-0 Menlo-Atherton Bears after 1. Second quarter now, and Jack Krieger bounces it in from a long distance. MA would get another goal later in the quarter to make it 3-0 MA at the half. The Bears pull away in the second half. Colin Krieger with the pass inside to Mikey Sanford, who gets his second goal of the game, 4-0 Menlo-Atherton. Then it's Sanford returning the favor as he passes to Colin Krieger, and Colin bounces it in for the goal, 5-0 MA Bears. Now it's Colin Krieger on the attack again, and Colin fires it past the keeper as the Bears extend their lead to 6. The Vikings get one back as Bo Revenant gets one of his 3 goals in the game here, but the Bears were firing on all cylinders in the second half. Calvin Anderson over to Colin Krieger, who scores his 4th goal of the game as Menlo-Atherton wins it 10-3 to go to 3-0 in the Peninsula Bay Division.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award, leading to $10,000 in scholarships to be handed out by Lexus of Stevens Creek at our end of the season awards banquet.
You can now scan this QR code on your screen or go to the link in our social media bio to vote for your favorite volunteer.
Gallo Salami helps us spotlight athletes who are among the top recruits in the nation. This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Kate Munnerlin from St. Francis Softball. Kate has committed to play college softball next year at Texas A&M. Coming up, we catch up with the Carlmont baseball team before their game against Burlingame.
And softball in the De Anza division with Homestead and Los Gatos. But first, here's this week's learning tip from the Schwab Learning Center.
It's important for students with ADHD to minimize distractions while studying. Set up a dedicated, clutter-free work area with the materials you need to get the work done. consider using website blockers or apps that temporarily block distracting websites and social media during study sessions. Remember, with the right strategies and support, you can excel academically. Register with the Schwab Learning Center to work with a learning specialist.
The Carlmont baseball team is off to a great start in the Peninsula Bay Division.
The boys meeting up with Robert at the Rikus Center before their game against Burlingame this week.
We are at the Rikus Center for Human Enhancement, where goals are achieved every day. And here they are, the very successful baseball team from Carlmont High School. Let's hear it, guys. Right here with me, Henry Massey, junior pitcher and third baseman. Henry, talk about this team. You guys playing very well so far this year, but a very tough league. What's that all about?
This is a team that's going to compete at the highest level of our league. I think we had a lot of doubters coming into the season that, we don't really have a ton of top-of-the-end guys. No guys going D1. I don't think we have everyone going to a four-year college committed for baseball. But this is a team that's got great depth. I think we have better depth than pretty much every team in the league. And this is a team we're just going to compete. We're going to give you a hard, 2.5 hours every game we play. You guys, 7 innings. We're going to balls to the wall.
Very good. All right here, senior pitcher, Adam Bailey. Adam, talk about the Carlmont program. You guys are a very successful public school for baseball, do well year after year after year. What's that about?
Yeah, I just think it comes down to the workouts in the fall and just all the hard work that the boys put in. It's like Massey said, there's no 4-year people, but all of us work really hard to just come together as a team. It's no one-person effort. All of us are a team. Our workouts in the fall definitely excel us over all the other maybe private schools or other public schools in our area. That definitely helps us.
Yeah, you can always outwork them, right?
Yeah.
Very good. All right, Caden Healy here, batting .412, leading the team in hitting. Tell me about the hitting on this team and why you're such a big part of that.
We started off a little slow, but we started picking it up, and we've been swinging those bats, and it's been fun to watch. The confidence going into the box has definitely taken a change, and that's definitely helped us, and I think if we keep that up, we're going to keep rolling.
All right. Big game against Burlingame this week. We're going to see that in a little bit, but first, Carlmont Scots take us out with a cheer.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, shots! Off to Burlingame now as Carlmont takes on the Panthers. Burlingame was flashing the leather early. Here's Eric Brazil climbing the ladder to make a spectacular catch. Then on the very next batter, Brazil leaping up high again to make another brilliant catch. That's why they call it the hot corner. Meanwhile, Henry Massey pitched well for Carlmont. Henry getting one of his 4 strikeouts on the day, no score after 2. Top 3 now, and Grant Goetz crushes this one deep to center field as Grant races into second for a stand-up double. A sacrifice bunt moves Grant to third for Noah Werbinski, who grounds it down the third baseline. That's a fair ball as Grant Goetz comes in to score 1-0 Scots after 3. Burlingame answers back in the 4th. Will Robbins flies one to right field. Luke Toffee makes the catch. Here comes Eric Gee, and Eric is safe at the plate, and the game is tied at 1 after 4. The Panthers looking for more in the 5th, but Carlmont goes Noah Werbinski to Jason Toffee to Grant Goetz. That's a double play as the game stays tied at 1 after 5. Bottom 6 now, when Tyler LaChance grounds one to short. Tyler beats the throw to first. Here comes Will Robbins looking to score, and the throw to the plate is not in time as Burlingame jumps ahead 2-1 after 6. Carlmont trying to rally in the 7th, but Burlingame with another defensive play. Jackson Howard over to Dylan Call for 1. Then Dylan fires to Eric Gee, who tags the runner for the double play as Burlingame wins it 2-1 to go to 2-1 in the Peninsula Bay Division.
The Los Gatos Wildcats host Homestead in a Danza League matchup. Ava Norquist dealing for the Cats, opening up the game with a called third strike. Bottom of the 2nd, runners in scoring position. Alexa Muser with a line drive up the middle. Claire Torres and Rhea Sharma come in to score 3-0 Cats. Bottom of the 3rd, runner on first, a blooper to 3rd. Sangeeta Viada catches the ball and fires to first, the 6-3 double play to end the inning. Top 5, Norquist dealing the freshman, strikes out the side to make it 5 Ks in a row and 10 strikeouts on the night. Bottom 5, Los Gatos lead 4-0, and the Cats are roaring. Grace Tucker with a rocket past the reach of the shortstop. Ava comes in to score. It's 5-0. Tessa Lilienstein with a sharp hit grounder up the middle for the base hit. In comes Olivia Sickles. 6-0 Cats, no outs. Claire Torres up to bat, and Claire with a rocket down the 3rd baseline. This one will make it to the fence. Lilienstein gets a stop sign at 3rd. Tucker comes in to score, and Torres is in with a stand-up double. Muser with 2 on, 2 out, and Alexa hits a blooper to shallow right. Lilienstein and Tucker score on the 2-out single. It's 9-0 Wildcats. Still 2 out, Sydney Batchelor with a line drive barely out of the reach of the jumping third baseman. Muser comes in to score, and that'll do it. The Los Gatos Wildcats shut out Homestead. Norquist with 10 Ks and no hits through 5.
The Harker School helps us honor scholar athletes each week. This week's Harker Scholar athlete is Landon Comerford from Foothill High School. Landon great on the field and in the classroom with a 3.8 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. The Harker Conservatory's 2024 spring musical, The Wedding Singer, transported audiences back to the 1980s with great music, bright colors, and even brighter fashions. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at www.harker.org.
You say 1980s like that was a long time ago?
I wasn't in the 1980s, so.
It seems like just yesterday. Albany's Construction brings us the Dirty Work play each week. This is a play showing the same kind of grit and determination exemplified by all of the folks at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work play goes to Talia Haskins from Valley Christian. Talia avoiding the tag at the plate to score the run. Talia Haskins doing the dirty work just like our good friends at Albany's Construction. There is so much great content on our social media. Check us out all week long on all of the platforms, but especially on Instagram, where Nate Orante and Stephanie Kleinheim started following us this week. We are at 49ers Cal High.
Become a member of our YouTube channel for entire game videos and lots of great content. It's also a great way to support our show.
Coming up, Alameda and Berkeley in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week.
And East Bay League action with Dublin and Livermore as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by US Bank continues.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain.
Hi, ladies. Alex from US Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system
that can track inventory, manage schedules,
and customize orders? That's what US Bank Business Essentials is for.
What about a new oven? Can US Bank help us there?
We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help.
Huge.
Jumbo. Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what US Bank is for. We'll get there together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Want to make $186,000 a year, serving a community that wants you. The San Jose Police Department is hiring. Choose from over 50 specialty assignments like K-9 officer, helicopter pilot, or crime scene investigator. If you have the drive to serve, we will teach you the rest. Apply today at joinsjpd.com.
Jerry Rice, touchdown 49ers!
In my pursuit to greatness, I discovered the secret. Dedication to my team and my relentless drive to win. I chose to be in the presence of greatness. Bernardi Zarata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers, share the same dedication, the same drive, the same spirit of champion. When justice is your goal, choose the dedicated team of Bernardi Zarata, your faithful injury attorneys.
Alameda and Berkeley opening league play this week. These two talented teams looking to compete for a league title this season. The two teams finishing one game behind Bishop O'Dowd for the league title last year.
That's right, opening day for the Jackets and Hornets in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
No need for the wasp spray here in Berkeley. It's the battle of the stingers as the Berkeley Yellow Jackets take on the Alameda Hornets. Trey Johnson will look to hand Berkeley its first league win of the season. The seniors hitting .381 on the season. And for Alameda, be on the lookout for Cole Aney. Cole's hitting .393 and leads the Hornets with 11 hits. He's going to be the starting pitcher in this one. So who's going to get stung? Find out in our Crumble Cookies Game of the Week. And here's that man, Trey Johnson, driving this ball out the right center for a 2-out knock. Runners in scoring position for Akani Auduni, and the sophomore gives this baby a ride out the right. This ball goes off the wall. Johnson and Manny Salle score 2 zips Yellow Jackets after 1. But here come those massive Hornets, top 3. Archie Schulstrom smashes this ball out the right center. Julian Munoz scores 2-1 Yellow Jackets. Moments later, runners on for Cole Aney, and Cole crushes this ball out the right center. See you later. A 3-run blast for the senior, and it's 4-2 Alameda. More Hornets in the third. This is Luis Sanchez getting in on the action, and Luis finds the grass for an RBI single. Jaden Noonan scores, and it's 5-2 Alameda. And the Hornets continue the sting. Runners on second and third. Here's a dribbler, the second. The throw home is not in time as Archie scores. 2 more runs for the Hornets, and it's 8-2 after 5. Cole Aney was strong on the mound, and he was hot in the batter's box. How about another RBI for this outstanding player with this shot out the left in the top of the 6th, 9-2 Alameda. And the Hornets top it off. Bases juice for Max Cohen, and Max gives this baby a ride. Back, doink. A grand slam for Max Cohen as Alameda rolls past Berkeley, winning 13-2. Big game for Mr. Aney, 2 for 4 with 4 runs batted in. This is what Cole had to say after the game.
You know, we're just going to stick to how we do things. Like, this team, a lot of people are sleeping on us, but we're confident and, like, we're brothers. Like, it's felt like we've been playing with each other for a long time. We lost a lot of guys last year with seniors graduating, but this year we're young and we're already sticking pretty well.
In Berkeley with the Crumble Cookies Game of the Week, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
East Bay League opponents Dublin and Livermore battling Thursday. Get ready for a good one. Bottom of the first, Sidney Costello with a deep fly ball to left center, and it falls, putting runners on second and third. The Gales score first on a bases-loaded walk, and then again on this Olivia Suyet hard hit to third. Tanaya Barrett comes in on the play to make it 2-0. Here is pitcher Kelly Maggiora roping it to left. Ariana Cooper and Suyet score. The Gales drop a 4 spot in the first. This ball by Kensington Abreu is hit well, but Jay Cosgrove tracks it down in center field. 4-1 Gales in the top of the 4th. Kerrigan Coates takes the low pitch and punches it to left field for the RBI single, scoring Sophia Traverso. The Cowboys inching out of a 4-run hole. Top 5, same score. Peyton Williams bloops a hit to shallow right field, scoring Cosgrove. 4-3 Dublin after 5. This hit looks like trouble, but center fielder Tanaya Barrett gets the diving catch, and if the haters thought that catch was a fluke, Tanaya says, watch me do it again. 7th inning, Livermore with a runner on second, down to its last strike. The count is 0-2 for Cosgrove, and don't count out Cosgrove, her 3rd hit of the game, and it's a big one, scoring Costello to tie the game. 2 batters later, Lainey Mikowski delivers in the clutch, a go-ahead RBI single, and the Cowboys take the 8-6 lead into the bottom of the 7th. Runner on first for Barrett. Tanaya hits it hard and deep to left. She kisses it goodbye. The Ohio State commit with a game-tying 2-run bomb. Sarah Bull is up, and that one is smashed to deep left center, but Sophia Garochi makes the important grab, and Livermore would get out of the inning with the game tied at 6. Heading into extras, I told you it was a good one. Traverso with the bases loaded, grounds the ball to short. The fielder's choice plates Emma McCoy. Dublin once again facing the 2-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th, but this time Livermore holds on. The Cowboys win this East Bay League thriller 8-6 in 8 innings.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner each week, honoring Spirit teams all around the Bay Area.
Here is the cheer team from St. Francis. Coming up, Mount Hamilton Division action as Pioneer battles Branham.
But first, here is our U.S. Bank Top 10 Baseball Poll.
Nate Ticky on the mound for Pioneer as the Mustangs take on Branham. Nate was dominant early for Pioneer. Nate getting the strikeout here, no score after 1. Bottom 2 now, and Nate Ticky lines one to left for a base hit. Jaden Goodrich scores. Racing around third in scoring is Andre Valdespino, 2-0 Pioneer Mustangs. Then Adam Larson grounds one down the third baseline. That's a fair ball as Andrew Waters comes in to score. Right behind him is Nate Ticky, 4-0 Pioneer Mustangs after 2. Branham answers back in the fourth as the throw to third gets away. That allows Devin Gonzalez to score, and it's 4-1 Pioneer. Then Robert Windsor bloops one the other way for a base hit, and when the ball gets away, Ryan Field races in to score as the Bruins cut the deficit in half. But Pioneer comes right back in the bottom half as Pepperdine-bound senior Nate Ticky hits it up the middle for a single. Andrew Waters scores one more time, and it's 5-2 Pioneer Mustangs after 4. Bottom 5 now when Jaden Goodrich pokes it to right field. That falls in for a base hit as Ben Kennedy comes in to score, and it's 6-2 Pioneer. Then Andrew Waters smokes one to left for extra bases. Jaden Goodrich is in. Right behind him is Colton Bermeo. 10-2 Pioneer Mustangs after 5. Meanwhile, Nate Ticky continued to be dominant on the mound. Nate getting one of his 8 strikeouts on the day here as Pioneer improves to 3-2 in the Mount Hamilton division behind the complete game gem from Nate Ticky.
Bernardi Zerrata is your faithful injury attorneys, bringing us the hometown hero every week.
This week we honor Andre Polizzi from Mitty. Andre works as Mitty's public address announcer for many events and has done so for the last 23 years. Andre also helps out during CCS events and at local universities. Andre Polizzi is this week's Bernardi Zerrata hometown hero.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week they bring us the Be Happy play. This is a play in a game that made everybody happy.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Woodside Wildcats. Cruz Torres drawing the walk in the bottom of the 7th inning, pushing in the winning run, and the Cats go wild. Get it? Wildcats. You want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion play of the week. It might be this play, but it's usually not.
First, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Riken Center.
I'm Andrew Havili at the Riken Center. Today's training tip is a shoulder diagonal chop. Davon's going to come up and down, cross body, rather explosively. Great for throwers and overall shoulder health. You don't have to do this on the Proteus. We just like using it because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone going each way. But you can do this on a cable machine or with a light dumbbell.
We announce the Service by Medallion play of the week to end every show.
First, we'll show you some top contenders and then announce this week's Service by Medallion play of the week.
Play of the week.
We only have time for one play, so here it is. It's Westmont's Matthew Reinhardt with a diving catch, then tagging second for the unassisted double play. Matthew Reinhardt, you just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I am Aubrey Tolliver. Be sure to join us next week for the story of the Cupertino softball player and the support she brings to her family. We'll see you next week.
I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check back every Sunday night.
And watch us every Sunday night at 6 and 10 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.